Hey, welcome back to Yoga with Preston. I'm Preston Murray. The video I have for you today is about the basics of breathing. So in yoga, we focus on consciously breathing. What does conscious breath mean? It means breathing intentionally, and it also means an awareness of your breath, and it means a connection to your breath. How do we do that? One thing I can find really helpful is using the visual of a glass filling up when we're breathing. So as a glass fills up from the bottom, so do our lungs and our body when we take a deep breath in. So when we breathe, we should fill up from the bottom, all the way filling up our belly and the diaphragm, then coming up to the chest at the end of the inhale. Upon exhale, we follow that same flow backwards. First lowering the chest and then emptying out at the bottom of the glass, at the bottom of the belly. Before learning how to consciously breathe, I know I personally, my breathing was really short. So when you breathe short, it's usually from the chest. And a lot of us do this. And the way that we can check in on that is by just to take one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly, close the eyes, and as you breathe, seeing which one lifts first. Laying down on the ground can be helpful for this, but anywhere you're at, you can give it a shot. Taking a slow, deep breath, just as you naturally would, and seeing which rises. You can drop your hands if you were doing that. Another thing that I want to touch on is that it can be really helpful before taking a moment in meditation or yoga, whenever you're going to consciously breathe, first, exhaling. We so often start a breath with an inhale, and our lungs may already have some stale air in there. So just empty it out. Exhale first. Remember, first exhale. So let's try this out. What do you think? Find a seat where your shoulders are aligned over your hips, so you can sit tall, your head on straight, not looking too much up or down, looking straight ahead. Lower your eyes if you're somewhere where it's safe to do so. Allow yourself to empty out your lungs with an exhale. Breathing in through your nose, slowly begin to fill up your belly. And as you get to about 3/4 of the way full, you can bring it up to your chest. Pause. Exhale first at the chest, then at the belly. We'll do this a few more times. So inhaling through the nose, filling up at the bottom of your cup, letting the cup rise. And then through the mouth, exhale. Slowly, steadily, emptying out your glass. Go ahead and do that a few more times. Another thing you should know about breath and breathing in yoga is that when you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the mouth, it calms your nervous system. Anytime, anywhere that you do that, breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, it'll calm you down. There's a breath that you'll hear about a lot in yoga called ujjayi, in which you breathe in through the nose, out through the nose with a constriction at the throat. That's to help build within you what's called prana. It's a life force energy that we talk about a lot in yoga. But what you really need to know here in this basics of breathing class today, what I find really important and I always want to emphasize to people, is that when things get really wild and heavy in your life, in your day-to-day, exhale. Take a deep exhale out the mouth. Again, in through the nose. And slowly and steadily out the mouth. There you go. This is a basic introductory class for you here on Yoga with Preston. The purpose of these classes is to help you on your way to getting into yoga, to finding mindfulness practice, to finding a connection to your mind, body, spirit. And always, these classes are meant to supplement going to an actual class and being live in person with a yoga instructor, which is always the safest way to do so. But I'm glad to help you on your way today. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my page. Wishing you a peaceful day. Namaste.